It's from the debut album a couple of years ago. Different. Shekhinah and Mauritian on 947. Mauritian with the vocals that are always going to get you to melt. And we've actually got Shekhinah. She's live over here. Hey, friend.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very, very good, thank you. Are you ready to get going and you're going to tell us about all the cool things that we're expecting from you?
Yes, I am. I'm so happy to be here.
All right. Shekhinah's in the building.
Yay!
Hi, my name is Shekhinah.
Let's go, baby.
I'm super excited to be here.
Fresh off of the release of her latest single, Risk, Shekhinah joins us live on Afternoons with Zweli. So much that we have got to catch up on. My goodness, it's Easter, so happy Easter. Merry Christmas for Christmas that's gone by. Happy New Year. Happy everything. Shek, are we good? How does it feel being back at 947? Have you been to a new building, by the way?
Oh my gosh, this is the second time, but I got lost coming here.
Oh no, where did you get lost?
Somewhere. But I definitely got lost. But as soon as I came up this road, I remembered how to get here. The screens in the building.
With your face all over them.
Wow.
It's like bubbles of Shekhinah in the entire building over here.
So cute. Thank you. I felt very special. Thank you.
Nah, it's only a pleasure.
And I know that's all you. I'm sure they were like, we don't want these up. And Zweli was like, put them up.
You know, I can't say it was me. You know, I'm just like, we'll leave that conversation over there. Mate, I mean, gee whiz, you have had a very busy week. I think every time I've been checking out your social media, you have been doing so many different interviews. There's just been a whole lot that's been going on. I wanted to find out in terms, because this is a single now that you've released. When you're releasing an album, is it crazier or is it more or less the same thing?
I think it's more or less the same thing.
Yeah.
It feels like I've released the album. But I haven't at all. It's the same thing. I think it's just easier for us when it's a full album, because it's like at least it's done and the hard part is over. But when it's a single, like the hard part is not done. But I'll get there.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. Now, about a decade ago, I think it was, I was actually thinking about this morning. I think you were wrapping up. You're about to wrap up at AFTA, you know, and there was so much groundwork that had to go into your performance and just who Shekhinah is today, I would say. When you look back at, you know, your AFTA days and you just being a student to the whirlwind that is your life right now.
I was 947 during third year.
You were.
That's crazy.
You were, yeah.
Oh, gosh. I forgot the questions, really. Sorry. You just overwhelmed me with age and time.
I'm sorry, and we're still going to get to age because this is a big year for you.
It is.
But yeah, it is. No, but I just wanted to find out, in terms of the whirlwind that it is right now, is it something that you find yourself sometimes still not believing? Maybe it's just like, whoa, you're now super comfortable and you're like, I'm a big deal. I've got this.
No, it's disbelief, and I still have to fight, which is also which is also intense. I'm still fighting for my life in my industry, but in a good way, in a way that's challenging. Honestly, I can look at it two ways. I can either be overwhelmed or scared, or I can be like, this is really cool to have this platform to create, to have opportunities to do these things and to make up these stories, essentially. So I'm trying to look at it on that side where it's like, this is a very cool job. I get to put a lot of cool things together creatively, and I get to orchestrate it. So I'm trying to be positive about it, even though it is overwhelming. Yeah.
And like you said, it's a very cool job. You get to create all of these things.
Cool.
You get to, you know, tell stories. How hectic have the past couple of months into years been with you now creating a new project and your new baby that's set to be released? We don't have a date yet. I won't pressure you on that.
No.
But what was the recording process like for you, you know, this time around for your third studio album?
Oh, I have all the answers for that. It was I have the answer for that one. I have me.
Yes.
It was so different. I think I was so grounded because I was doing it in a studio that was mine, in my home, in my space. I think Trouble in Paradise, I didn't know where I was staying most of the time. If I was, you know, it was COVID, so I was back home. And so I didn't know, you know, where it was. So I hope that people can hear how grounded I was in the music. But I did everything at home. Maybe there's 2 or 3 risks I didn't do at home, but obviously I finished it up at home.
Yeah.
And there's 2 other songs on the project that I did in Cape Town. But the rest of it I did at my house, and it was just it was a fun process. It was more fun than anything else. And I didn't set out to make a project as usual, but it came together.
Yeah, and that's what you actually led me directly to my next question, because Ariana Grande in a recent interview was actually saying that with her latest album, Eternal Sunshine, it wasn't something where she sat down and she was like, I'm getting ready for an album. Here we go. She says things just fell into place.
Yeah.
Was it that for you? How did, the process of creating this come about for you this time around?
I think the process came when I was just chilling at home, and I have the studio now, so there's always people in the studio, and I bumped into Bilo, Master A.
Yeah.
He was chilling there, and then I was just like, oh, I didn't know you use the studios, we should work. And I think we ended up just sitting together every week and working, and then it became vibes, like come over, come chill, maybe we'll make a song. And we ended up just making so many songs and making so much music over the past 2 or 3 years that I didn't realize that there was actually a bit of a story. So thank God, because I actually needed to hand in an album.
Is that always a relief when it's done? The process of making the album is not done. Do you almost feel like, I can relax just a little bit, because it's a project that you have to be focused on, I can imagine, the entire time.
It is a relief, I won't lie, and it's exciting because you always want to start working on something new.
Yeah.
Like, where's my, you know what I mean? Where's the next project? Where's my jazz album? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to finish this so that I can move on, obviously. I think the thing about releasing an album is also like, you've already been through everything. So everyone is only just entering the journey with you, but you're ready to move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
So that's always interesting.
I know you're a fan of Ariana Grande, and I've actually got her coming up next in the playlist. Have you listened to the album yet, Eternal Sunshine?
I haven't listened to Eternal Sunshine yet.
You haven't yet?
I haven't yet, and that's just because I've obviously been listening to Tyler. So, you know what I mean? There's been no time for Ari, and that's just so unfortunate. Tyler and SZA, because SZA keeps giving us like little gems and Saturn Return
every year now.
So I've just been consuming that, and it's on the list of next things to consume. I also was listening to Pink Panther, so I've been in my pop bag, and Ari is next.
Okay, Ari's next, Shekhinah says. And you're actually next, because we're going to dig in more with this album that is coming out in terms of collaborations, who it is we can expect for you. You're listening to Afternoons with Zweli. Shekhinah's here. Yeah, she dropped Risk last week, Friday. And I was the worst, because a week before that, I went all over social media and I was like, get ready for healing, people.
I was like, happy birthday, Zweli. He's like, it's not my birthday. So we've both been there.
That's literally what it reminded me of.
We're both just so excited for each other's lives. I'm like, it's Zweli's birthday today. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Please delete your post. Because you actually caused such a furor on my social media, because now everyone was texting and they're like, happy birthday, happy birthday.
I'm so sorry. I copied Manse.
Like, yeah, you did.
So I was like, how can I not know my boo's birthday?
Oh my goodness. So when you actually walked in here, I want to get to Risk just now, but you were saying you dig my t-shirt because I'm wearing a Kendrick Lamar t-shirt.
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar versus Drake and that situation. Whose side are you on? I need to know.
I'm not involved.
So you're not going to
I'm not involved. I'm not involved. I told you, I've been consumed with Tyler, SZA. I honestly haven't been... Okay, and also Sexy Red. It's just been having my heart. I'm not involved in what the rappers are doing.
She's pleading the fifth,
I'm
basically.
pleading the fifth.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll allow you to.
I can't be involved, to be fair, because I also like Jake a little bit.
We all know the truth.
And then, Cole, I think Cole's just very intense for me.
Intense in what sense?
I've just never indulged in J. Cole.
So you've never become like the big fan?
No. also
so
feel like I
glad
shouldn't
this-
have said this.
No. I'm glad you said it so that I won't be the only
Yo.
one, because I love J. Cole, but I'm not as crazy
No, I
about
love
him
him. I
as
love him.
everyone else is. Look at Manso. She's looking at us so strange. In there, Manso, we like
because
J. Cole.
Manso is also conscious. Look,
She is. The beat to
you
my
know what
soul.
I'm saying? Yeah,
She's
like
even got her afro out over
the
there.
afro. I'm like, she's definitely for J. Cole right now.
Chakra hand vibes.
Chakra hand for sure.
Oh man, okay, let's talk about Risk.
Yes.
Risk. It dropped last week Friday. How's it been with the reception and everyone showing you all of the love?
It's been so beautiful. I have had no negative comments besides from myself. And just scary. I forgot what it was like to release music. And also how powerful music is. I think I was also reminded of that. And also how freeing it feels to release music. It just makes you want to release more music. I'm like, wait, but there's something else. But I have more. But you need to listen to Stadium. You need to listen to this. And so I'm also just excited. It's also pumped me up, really letting it go. Yeah.
Yeah, and you've indicated a couple of times as well that trouble is over. And we're now into the new era with trouble being over. And if you can, without going into too much detail, because I can imagine some things are personal, what sort of a trouble have you had to let go of in the past couple of years?
You know, I think I felt like Trouble in Paradise was very just like a lot of self-work. And I feel like I almost said the name of the project. I feel like with this project, I feel like it's not about self-work. And I say that to everyone. In December, I stopped self-work, and like inner healing and all that stuff needs to end eventually. And for this project, I feel like it's not about that. So there will be no like, in-depth things. I can't say anything without giving anything away.
I can see you're calculating very hard and being like, but don't go into too much.
Risk sums it up. To be fair, Risk sums up the whole project. It's really just songs about love always, but most importantly is taking the risk in love. A very more love-filled project than the last one. And I think it's really just touching everyone's different situationships and different narratives. So we go into every, what are we? I love you so much, to I hate you, to, so Risk is really just the beginning and a light-hearted way to enter into the content.
Love that. I really dig it. And you've collaborated, am I pronounce this correctly, with Mali, yeah. You introduce us to so many incredible women through
She's
all
crazy,
of these different projects of yours.
Thank
you. Tell us more about Mali in terms of your collaboration and how that came about for you.
Zweli. Molly is so cool.
Yeah.
I did the song with really cool people in Cape Town at songwriting camp. And then they went away. I went back to carry on with the rest of the project, and I didn't think anything that I did there was going to make it to the album. And then eventually someone sent me an email back from camp, and they were like, yo, I added a verse, this girl called Marley, it's hot. And at the time I didn't know the name, so I was just like, cool, I'll listen to it. I didn't even listen to it when it got sent back. Then one afternoon I was like, Rock sent me something, let me listen to it. And immediately I was like, I'm releasing the song. And I think I said this before, but if Molly didn't put a verse on the song, I don't think I would have dropped Risk, to be fair. Yeah, she made it for me.
Yeah.
And she made me love it even more. She contributed so much. Like, she made the song whole. And as I started to go down the rabbit hole of Molly, not us realizing we love all her songs. And so that was even better. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually a fan of this person that's on my song. So yeah, that's how I met Marley, and shout out to Marley.
Yeah, it's a very selfless of you as well, I must say. And you say this a lot, when you speak about your collaborators, that sort of thing. You're one of the few artists who will say that I wouldn't have dropped this had it not been for Molly, for instance. You know what I mean? And with most artists, it's almost like it's my baby and I want my voice and me the entire time. And it's a team effort at the end of the day,
Teamwork all the way. I did do a third verse for the song, and then I took it out. I took it out because I was like, it needs to end with Molly's verse because it was so beautiful. I'm honored, and I think I've learned so much from her just from knowing her in these past few months.
Amazing. Very, very nice. Well, hey, we're gonna give it a spin right now on 947. It's the brand new Shekhinah featuring Molly with Risk. Send me a WhatsApp. How are we feeling about this? I know you love it already.
I don't want to be
It's brand new Shekhinah featuring Molly on 947 with a risk. Just from the instrumental, it's one of those that you can't wait to hear with a live band. Are we getting a live version of this at some point? Where are we watching? Where do we have to chase you to find you performing?
What if the live version was out tomorrow? What if it was out tomorrow? What if? I
guess we'll have to find out tomorrow.
You know what I mean.
Okay. Anyway, so it's a big year. You're turning 30 this year, right?
I am.
How much or how well do you know your music from the year you were born?
Whoa, not good at all. Thank God my phone is here and Google's open.
No Shazam is allowed. We're going to...
Okay, let's go.
Okay, we're going to do this in the next couple of moments. I'm going to test your knowledge and see if a human Shazam in the form of an artist who's always listening to music will be able to conquer our challenge. That's coming up next with Shekhinah. All right, Shekhinah's still here. We're going to wrap all of this up. We've been chatting about music, her upcoming album. She can't give us too much on that just yet. You're just going to have to be patient. But the big one, and I mentioned this a little bit earlier, is that, Shek, you're turning 30 this year.
30.
The big 3-0. So you're a freedom baby.
Third floor, yes.
Yeah, third floor. Now, I asked you a bit earlier how well you know your music from 1994. Because here's my thing. You're a millennial. Millennials generally know their throwbacks better than I feel Gen Zs do.
True.
They don't know anything about what it is. So we're going to try play this with you now. All right, I have got 5 songs over here. I'm going to play you short snippets, and then you just need to tell me who you think it is, as well as the name of the artist. Let's see how well it is that you'll do. Let's start off. I think we'll start off with a nice, easy one over here. Let's go.
Now's the time for you to make your move to the dance floor. So throw your hands in the air.
Come on. Just don't care.
Yeah. Ooh, it's the L-I-Y-A-A.
Ah, Shekhinah.
Wait, the one headphone is The one headphone is not working.
Is that okay? We're going to try.
But also I'm like...
You still wouldn't have gotten it.
Is it Aaliyah?
Aaliyah is absolutely correct. Yeah.
I'm like, it's Aaliyah.
Back, forth and forth. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Okay. It was a very, very tricky start that we had over there.
But I was correct. Oh my gosh. Okay,
I'm
online. I'm online.
All right, okay, I'll give you a point for that one either way. It's fine. Okay, let's move on to this.
And the Cranberries, obviously.
Okay, all right. You know the name of the song?
Zombie.
I shouldn't sing.
What city? Oh, come on. What is in your head?
You don't want to know what's in my head.
I know, yeah. Zombies, correct.
Going to the next one.
I'll give you everything
Jehovah.
I can. I'll build your dreams with these two hands.
Is it Brian McKnight?
Oh, no. That is not Brian McKnight.
It's not Boys to Men.
No, it isn't. Have you ever heard of All for One?
No. Oh my gosh. By the moon and the stars in the skies.
What a beautiful harmony.
Come on.
This is why I'll never sing when Shekhinah's here.
But my bad. All for One.
Yes, okay. All for One, I swear. All right, let us try. This is a very easy one. You'll get it instantly.
When the shadows are closing in.
It's Mariah, but I don't know the name of the song.
Okay, I'll save you. Anytime you need a friend, Shek. Anytime you need a friend, Mariah Carey. Anyway.
I'm younger than I thought I was.
Clearly. Final one. Let's see. This one I think is also from an iconic artist, so you should get the artist. Not sure about the song, but let's see.
Oh, Tina Turner.
Ah!
Wait, could you be the most?
Oh, yes.
It's not Tina Turner. No.
Oh, this is a man. Is this Prince?
That is Prince. That is Prince.
I'm like, oh, that's a man. Sorry, Prince.
I love that one. Oh, that's a man, isn't it? Yes, Shekhinah, it is a man.
And I have
a
huge Prince book in my house. My bad.
Yeah. Anyways,
give me Britney Spears. Give me TLC.
Britney Spears was not even thinking about music back then in 1994. But hey, look. So we've got the single album. Obviously, there's no release date or anything like that, but you can confirm that there is an album that is on the way.
100%. It's done. It's done.
It's done.
I won't lie, it's done. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Have you submitted everything?
No, I haven't submitted it.
Maybe admin is not the strongest part.
Admin is not for me.
All right. Okay. And yeah, thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me, Zweli.
Always a pleasure. We'll be looking forward to that album.
I appreciate it.
And I promise to honor your invites next time. Every single time you've invited me somewhere in the past couple of months.
I'm over you.
I'm sorry. Anyway, Stream Risk. It is out everywhere on all platforms. Shekhinah featuring Molly. And yeah, we will catch you when that album drops.
Yes. More.
Afternoons with Zweli on 947.